What if 2.5 million Gulf workers returned home overnight? The untold story of Kerala's migrant workers. Intro 0:45. Imagine this. One morning, suddenly, 2.5 million Malayali workers in the Gulf returned to Kerala. No jobs waiting, no steady income, no financial safety net. What would happen to Kerala's economy? That question is important. But an even bigger question is this. What would happen to the families of those workers? Behind every Gulf migrant, there is a story of sacrifice, struggle, and silent endurance. Today I want to share one such story. Section 1. The Gulf Dream. 45. Town. For decades, the Gulf countries have been the economic backbone for many families in Kerala. Fathers, husbands, brothers leave their homes and travel thousands of kilometres away. They work under scorching heat, in construction sites, as drivers, cleaners, painters, mechanics. Many work 10 to 12 hours a day. Their dream is simple, not luxury, not wealth, just a better future for their families, school fees for their children, a small house back home, and maybe a peaceful retirement. But life rarely goes exactly as planned. Section 2. The story of Rajendran. 2. Our extant honor. Let me tell you about Rajendran, my neighbour. For 25 long years, he worked in the Gulf as a painter, painting walls, buildings, apartments, under extreme heat. Year after year, he saved whatever little money he could, not for himself, but for his 2 daughters. Every rupee he earned was spent on their education, and later, their weddings. By the time he finally returned to Kerala, his Gulf savings were almost gone. But Rajendran was not worried. He and his wife Lakshmi decided to start a small grocery shop beside their house. A simple shop, just enough to manage their daily expenses. Life was modest, but peaceful. Then came COVID-19. Section 3. The pandemic struggle for Simas 530. Like thousands of small businesses across India, their shop was forced to close. Income stopped. But Rajendran did not give up. He started doing small farming, growing vegetables, doing whatever he could to survive. Almost a year later, they decided to restart the shop. But this time, they had no savings left. Lakshmi borrowed small amounts of money from neighbours. Even I gave them 25,000 rupees to help restart the shop. Slowly, the shop began running again, little by little. They repaid everyone. Last Vishu festival. Rajendran and Lakshmi came to my house. They returned my money. That moment showed something important. Most Gulf migrants are not careless spenders. They are honest, hard-working and patient people. Years of life in the Gulf teach them discipline. Section 4. An unexpected health crisis. 5:30, Just when life seemed stable again. After Chau Tsuna, the Onam festival, Rajendran developed a small back pain. At first it seemed normal. He visited a local clinic. The pain reduced. But after 2 days, the pain became severe. He was admitted to a private hospital in Kollam. Doctors ran several tests, CT scans, MRI scans. Days passed, but the real cause remained unknown. The hospital bills kept increasing. Finally, he was shifted to another hospital. There, doctors discovered the problem. A serious bacterial infection had developed between his pelvis and spine. The infection had spread toward the spinal cord. Emergency surgery was performed to remove the infection. But Rajendran already had several lifestyle diseases: high blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, ulcer problems. These are common health issues among many Gulf workers. Years of stress, irregular food, and hard work take a toll on the body. Soon after the surgery, his condition worsened. Today, he is on a ventilator, and the medical bill has already crossed 8 lakh rupees. Rajendran had no health insurance, not even a basic policy. The rest, you can imagine. Section 5. The reality of Gulf migrants. Famira 7:39. Many people believe Gulf workers return home with huge wealth, but the truth is very different. Most migrants earn just enough to support their families. They send money home for children's education, house construction, medical expenses, family responsibilities. By the time they return home after 20 or 25 years, their savings are often very small, and something else happens quietly. Age catches up, health problems begin. When a migrant worker finally returns home, weak, tired, and aging, sometimes the only person standing beside him is his wife, if he is lucky enough to have a loving one. Section 6. A crucial message. 9 Onan Kotsida. And Kwayinime? This story carries an important message to all Malayali migrants working abroad. One day, you will return home. When that day comes, there may be no financial support from the government, maybe not even from children. So while you are still working in the Gulf, plan your future carefully. Start a pension scheme, take health insurance, secure your retirement. Because illness can arrive unexpectedly, and without preparation, a lifetime of hard work can disappear in a single moment. Let us respect the sacrifices of migrant workers. Their struggles built homes, educated generations, and supported an entire state's economy. They deserve dignity, security, and a peaceful life after retirement. Outro. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who works abroad. Because sometimes, one small piece of advice can change someone's future. Stay safe, stay prepared, and take care of those who sacrifice everything for their families. Like and share this video. Subscribe and support us, please.